Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Here's Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
King Chalk comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Batting third.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak. And when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
On to first, and they get them both. Here's Miguel Sano. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
McCutchen is under it, and the inning is over. Digging in now, John Jaso. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Number 28, John.
And that's in there for a strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So striding in, Ryan Braun. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And that will miss for ball 4. So an error and a walk here to start the inning. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Shim. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can. Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here. That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play. both runners on the move again. This one's flared out toward left. Saunders has it in his sights. One down. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Gun. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fielded cleanly, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away.
First baseman.
Striding in, Matt Adams. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming out.
And the tag is on him to retire. Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Left fielder, Michael.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is it got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Polanco has a read on it. He's got it one away. Now batting, Maikel Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Franco.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So digging in now, Michael Hawk. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down. Standing in, Gregory Polanco. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Kendrick is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Center fielder number
Riding
6.
in once again, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. King Chalk 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kendrick shading to his right. And that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. 1-1. 1-0 pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first. Adams has got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Chris Coughlin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he takes ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chalk takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Digging in to try it again. Odubel Herrera. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. Cole's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Andrew McCutchen.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. Here's John Jaso now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
John Jaso.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Saunders is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Ryan Braun now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And that'll be a base hit for Braun. Digging in for his second at bat, Ryan Schimpf. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Lays off 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Saunders sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jung Ho Kang comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Now for Braun, that's stolen base number 3 here on the campaign. 1-2 as he chases the slider. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out. Here's Howie Kendrick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading off for the Phillies here in the 4th. Right fielder, number 47.
Liner toward right center. And Kendrick has a base hit. Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. So stepping in, Michael Saunders, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is. Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
So he sets him down swinging. Michael Saunders is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Maikel Franco is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And the changeup is way low that time. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And an early birthday gift as he swings and misses at ball 4. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
A Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Michael
squared that one up just a little late.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
That misses 1-2. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out towards shallow right. McCutchen is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And McCutchen's going to nail him trying to score out at home plate. Digging in, Matt Adams. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Left fielder.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Franco in foul ground. And, oh, this one drops.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. They'll get it in quickly to the second baseman, so it's runners at the corners now with nobody out.
Now batting. Center fielder. Starling Marte.
He's set, and the pitch. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1. Digging in once again, King, Schultz. They've got 2 already home in the inning, and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Bounce to first. Sano is there. The tag, and he is out. And tack on 1 more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. John Jaso. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Franco is there for it. And that retires the side. Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Ready.
And this will be fouled away. 1 strike now from Cole. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen is under it. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Chris Coughlin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Into the box, Odubel Herrera. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The batter
at the plate,
right
Howie
fielder.
Kendrick. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Heading out toward shallow right. McCutchen will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Sano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Here's Michael Saunders now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Full sets. 1-0 on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third. So 1 run is in, and the bases stay loaded with 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Jaso is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Designated hitter, Ryan Braun.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 14.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Schimpf. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that misses. Ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Kendrick. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in once again, Jung Ho Kang. We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Hawk. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit to short. Chalk over to his left. On to first, and there were 2 down. Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And here's Matt Adams now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Sean Burnett.
Matt Adams. Your attention.
Josh Bell is up off the bench. He'll pinch hit.
Josh Bell.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And there's a base hit, so a good job off the bench to get him started here in the 7th. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Gregory Polanco.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Starling Marte. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB. Kendrick is in pursuit, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies.
Ready once again, Chris Coughlin. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Second baseman.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Here's Howie Kendrick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Sano. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. In there at the knees, strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Schimpf picks it up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready for another chance. King Chalk 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. High pop-up. Galvis is there. 1 away. Striding in, Andrew McCutcheon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Abdul Mays. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen.
Abdul.
The pitch.
Mays.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Catcher number 28.
Here's John Jaso now. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Left fielder
Antonio Bastardo will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Antonio
Hit weekly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So stepping in, Michael Franco. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1. 2 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit. Now at the plate, Mike. Cameron Rupp.
And hitting for the Phillies,
Juan Nicasio answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
number 12.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Eric Lucy will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. The throw into second, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Lucy is on his way home. And the run is in to score from second. Now to the plate, Freddie Galvis trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Step to first. And he'll step on the bag himself. Now in the box, Ryan Braun. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Designated hitter, Ryan.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And Kendrick will make the play on it for the first out. Standing in, Ryan Schimpf. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Cesar Ramos enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Jordy Mercer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kendrick racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll get into scoring position here with 1 away. It's a pinch hit double. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Grounded to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Josh Bell the next to hit. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. Throw goes over to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground, up the middle. And he delivers with 2 outs in the ninth. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third. Stepping into the box, Gregory Polanco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a ball 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Line drive to left. Oh, and he botches it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Into the box now. Starling Marte. Hector Neris takes over now with 2 gone here in the first pitch on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
You're already down a couple of runs already. You got second and third. This is a critical situation. It's absolutely imperative that they get the out right here. You can't allow any more runs if you want to win this game.
Kendrick is under it, and he makes the catch for out. At the plate, Chris Coughlin. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of Cesar Hernandez. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Tell you what, that insurance run at the top of the ninth inning right there sets the pitcher up nice. Now instead of having to live on the corners and nibble a little bit, you can go after them. They hit a home run, solo shot, no problem. You still got a chance to win this game.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. To 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. From the stretch, Odubel Herrera is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Now here's a ball popped high in the air behind the plate, but room for Jaso. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Into the box, Howie Kendrick. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Digging in now, Miguel Sano. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Settling in now, Michael Saunders. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Here's the 0-1. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. The offensive star of the night for the Bucks, well, it was this guy right here, Andrew McCutchen. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest.